Hi, everybody. I hope that you are having a good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you get to watching this video. So make sure that you are familiar with my legal disclaimer. It's in the description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not shoot the messenger and do not harm the prophets of God. Okay, now if you don't pray, that's totally fine. I'm going to say this prayer for both of us, or for all of us, actually. Okay, so I call the Most High God. Please be with us. Be with you. Be with me. There we go. Okay. Now, Most High, please return all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and to my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. Know that God and the Holy Spirit is here to meet with you today. Now I ask as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission on earth here. Okay. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. God is so good, you guys. God is so good. I'm just looking at this quote right here. It says, I have called you by name. You are mine. You are precious in my eyes. That is Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah 43:14. Okay. Welcome, everybody that comes into the chat. All right. So somebody's coming into wish fulfillment. That was the overall message that I got. Somebody in the collective. I was picking up divine feminine and divine masculine energy. So this wish fulfillment that I'm speaking about is going to be happening, like, I want to say in the realms of both light and dark. So, and I don't want to say like if you had wishes that something bad would happen to somebody that it'll happen, but it's more like, I mean, it's kind of like that. It's like if you were wishing for justice, that may occur. But I mean, that's for there to be universal balance or balance in your world, justice has to occur, right? Anytime that there's an injustice. And just because some people don't betray you to your face doesn't mean that they're not doing stuff behind the scenes and in the background, right? Archangels, please clear out the space. So I keep picking up that somebody is trying to get the collective put in the Five of Pentacles. This is a message that always keeps coming out. It's kind of annoying now. It's like, get a new plan, do something different, like making somebody, it's all about getting you to stop doing whatever you do for work. Like, if you're a reader, if you're a channeler, maybe you have a platform, maybe you are a content creator, maybe you are an entertainment person, maybe you work in an office, whatever this is, somebody that wants to compete with you. This could be a brother, it could be a sibling, but for most of you, this is going to be just somebody else. It's most likely, unless you specifically have that. Or you have a sibling, like maybe you don't have that, but if you have a sibling that really has that, that can be a sign. So what I'm feeling is that just glory be to God, the fact that you are still alive, how many times that people plotted against your life, just, made plots against you. At this point, it's like, you've leveled up at least 3 times. So usually when I look at people's entire lifetimes, I'll see how many times they end up leveling up, right? And this is 3 times you've leveled up in this lifetime. Usually people only level up once in a lifetime. Like they go from rags to riches, or their health goes from being really sick to not sick, like whatever. Okay. I'm seeing the 8 of Cups on the bottom. So this is just a warning not to fall into this energy. So don't be in a relentless pursuit of money, because it'll turn your fortune against you. When you do things because you love them rather than because of you're going to get paid, it's just, it makes it a better, the energy is better. Let's just say that. 5 of Wands. Okay. So anytime I see the 5 of Wands like this is a group of people like in my mind, they're Harry Pottering it up with those wands. Like, it also can mean something sexual, a wand, but for the most part, I feel like it's 5 people that have come to get that somebody's gathered up 5 people. And so what I'm picking up is that you may find that previous wishes that you had that you forgot about, that those are getting fulfilled here. And that's where this justice is coming about. So this is talking about somebody, there being secret opposition to your plans. Anytime you see the 5 of Wands, it's going to mean that somebody's working against you. There's challenges to your authority. It's basically kind of like a copycat energy, like a rival. It's a rival. And that's the energy that I was getting, that somebody has a sibling that rivals with them, right? This is all for authority and power. But these people that would do this dark work, they may have super high authority, but it's never going to be like, they can create obstacles, but these people underestimated God. That's where they got this messed up. So I really feel like this isn't, the 5 of Wands is energy that's being thrown at you, but I don't feel like it's sticking. Greed and lust for power. You're dealing with people that are very greedy. So you got to ask, why am I pulling in people that are very greedy, that are very lustful after my work or whatever this is? Because this does have to do with job. A frustrating and difficult time ahead for these people. They're going to have a lot of bad luck and nuisances because of the blockages and obstacles they were trying to put in your path, which I am always going to be a supporter of leaving people alone and letting them do their own life, because the mere fact that they tried to put this 5 of Wands on you has caused God to level you up. Every time they try to do this, God levels you up so that you're another step above where they're at, so where they can never get. And then, yeah, they're stuck with their bad luck because their energy just comes back to them because you're not in the vibration that they're in. So it's not going to hit you. Does that make sense? Like, you may feel that they're doing it, but it's not taking over you. It's not working. Like, it's not doing what it was intended to do. Somebody really wanted to mess you up. 5 of Pentacles. This is what they were trying to create, literally, is homelessness. And a feeling, what I'm getting is like a feeling of imbalance as well. Like, they wanted to create imbalance, homelessness. So now this is what these people are facing, because again, you're no longer in that energy. You could have been in the 5 of Pentacles at some point, maybe losing a marriage, where your spouse or whoever took over the house, or maybe you moved in with another parent, or maybe you got a house of your own after this energy. But it was these people we're talking about that are competing with you, that it straight up says on the 5 of Wands, competition. They're competing with you for some shit that this is so stupid. They're competing with you for some shit that is yours, that it will never belong to anybody else, because they don't have the physical, they don't have the makeup to hold the type of gifts that you have. Everybody's life is different. That's why just honoring yourself is so important. So this talks about all aspects of their life now being open to disaster. So I don't know if you like wished this on you. Probably just was like, I just wish that whatever they're doing to me gets sent back to them. You could have wished that. And literally, because that's what I'm getting as a wish is coming true. So again, if somebody was trying to cause you to be overweight, in worry and lack mentality, scarcity tactics, using psyops, using other people, that's really manipulative. If you're that afraid of somebody that you have to go get 5 other people to come up against one person, then all 5 of those people are literally people that could be thrown away because they're clearly puppets. Like, you can just puppet people to attack another person and to attack them to the point where they at some point were in the 5 of Pentacles, either had to get a new home, like it was like a tower that hit, even though you didn't deserve it. This is where people get karma and the universal law of attraction and all that crap messed up. See, this is your true energy, this Ace of Cups that just fell out. And this is what they're jealous of. Intense friendships, loving family, joy, and inner peace, the beginning of a great love. Follow your heart and your instincts. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. You will find your soulmate. Count on your friends. So again, I feel like this could have been a work colleague, or maybe they work in a similar field to what you work in, or maybe they work in the same exact field. Or maybe they're like wanting the position that you just got given or something like that. Like, that's the type of energy. And then it's like a competition for attention. So this person could be very agitating. This straight up says right here, this is like universal love and the Holy Spirit. And that's like the Holy Grail. This card is really cool. It's got a hand, it's got a dove, it's got the Holy Grail and the Holy Spirit. So this is what you rock with. And these other people are losing because they didn't want to get on the right side of things. They didn't want to go to God. They didn't even want to go to their deities that they worship, because all of the deities still are underneath the Most High God, which is the source of all things. So you have all of these other deities. And so somebody can become very powerful by having a lot of deities and by having the Most High God and the Holy Spirit and having archangels and everything on every side. That's how the chosen are. They have their spirit guides and ancestors do not play. Like that. Like you maybe would forgive some of these people and not be like, because you don't want to see anybody out on the streets, because that's just the type of person you are. I can tell that with the Ace of Cups. But still, some people, they just are not like that. And they're learning why. They're not. Like, because I just keep hearing these people go, well, somebody wants me to shut up. But besides that, these people are like, they're like, shut up. So you must be speaking about something. You're probably speaking on this type of energy. And this is truly the Ace of Pentacles. This is your energy right here. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Good time for diet and exercise, physical self-improvement, and beauty. Money and material possessions come easily. Projects will grow and prosper. Of course they will. Anything that you put your time and energy into grows, and it ends up working out. You just have not used temperance in the past. And that's something that you've had to learn to go within, and how to use temperance and to apply that temperance to your life. Okay. It says, trust in your own instincts and ideas. Others will help. Rely on your friends and family for support. So this is just double confirmation. Rely on the Most High God and rely on your friends and your family. You can trust these people. It's whoever's doing this other stuff, who is a competitor to you. So if somebody comes to your mind and you feel like that energy hits, then that's what we're talking about. Because there's one person that's behind all this. And then there's 5 people that this one person, this one person must have said something really bad about you. I'm just trying to think of what could be bad. See, there's nothing anybody could say to me that would be bad enough to get me to go pick up a wand and start Harry potting. Harry Pottering somebody, you know, without knowing them personally, without personally knowing them personally, having met them and seeing that side. Because if you just take for granted that the one side that you see of a situation is correct, then you're not seeing the bigger picture, because there's not just one side. And really, anybody that makes sides, like their side or my side, that's somebody that is in quarrel already. They're in turmoil. And you want to avoid bitches like that at all costs. Like, you just want to avoid people like that. Anybody that's going to be a weirdo, like racist or a Karen, you just want to stay away from that. And I'm picking up some very Karen racist vibes. So maybe, and yeah, that's very judgmental energy from these people. But somebody that feels straight up entitled to everything that you have. They think that they're your equal, and they're not. They're psychotic, and they need, and I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose anything. I cannot even give you advice on anything. All I can do is say what spirit tells me. Most High God says, this person that did this is absolutely crazy. Okay. They maybe make up messages and like message themselves as you, like, this person's insane. So if you know who this person is, yeah, this is the Most High God showing his hand, aka as to why the hand shows up the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. See, now you have somebody else defending your energy. Yeah. Yeah, that it does. It's such a disease. I totally agree, Amelia. I totally agree with that. Yeah, this Hierophant talks about bending to authority and doing what's expected of you. You have continued to do that. That's why you're in the upright. These people literally had to resort to underhanded methods to get that just shows you how unnatural you being like homeless is, right? Like, that's not natural. If they had to go against nature to try to create something that is not meant to be, like, I don't know, I would just take that really as a sign, like, but the good thing is that you're getting, I feel like maybe there was a Hierophant that was looking at you like you weren't choosing the moral path, but now this Hierophant's eyes have been like illuminated to the truth. That you literally are the innocent one. And it just shows karma wise, because you're coming into this recognition and fame. I keep getting that for you guys. It's like, it's either one person that keeps coming into the energy, or it's multiple people that are coming into this. But this is fame without having to sell your soul, without having to do black magic. Okay, this is like victory over opposition, over illness, and it's getting financial rewards for your hard work. Absolutely, I can totally understand wanting to help people. And so it's like, that's why God blesses you, though, because even though this is about wish fulfillment and what these people wished for you is happening to them, God's flipped it. Somebody has a connection to Allah. And then I'm picking up that I'm literally seeing in my mind's eye how she has like that head covering. I'm seeing somebody that's of Islam, that is not really of Islam. And so you have a connection to Allah, and this other person who practices Islam does not. And they keep trying to attack you over that, because the jinn won't touch you. That's what I'm saying. When you have an anointing and you have protection from the Most High, they can send whatever they want, but it's going to stand there and stare at you until you acknowledge that somebody sent it and tell it to go away, most likely. But it's never going to jump in your body and operate your vehicle or anything like that. Yeah. But still, this is glorious success. This could also be fame in the spiritual realm. It doesn't necessarily have to be physical fame, but I do feel like there's going to be a whole nother, like, I was going to say realm, but not realm, just a whole nother level of you guys that are stepping up. Hi, Amelia. Thank you so much. There's going to be a whole nother level of you guys stepping up and turning into stars naturally, because we actually are stars. Yeah. And so you're understanding now that when these people send this energy to you, that you're not vibrating the same energy as you used to. Okay. And so when they send this to you, you're not there to receive it. So it just goes back to them. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're wearing the bracelet. Yeah, it helps, huh? Oh, I'm so glad. Seriously, crystals are such a great tool when you're trying to like just get it together. And one that's really good for blocking out empathic energy is tourmalated quartz. So if you have some tourmalated quartz, it looks like it's another one that would be really good for you. I have so many bracelets in here. Oh, there it is. It looks like this. So it's got some of black tourmaline and some of quartz, and this will block out all empathic energy. Oh my gosh, I do too. I'm always giving crystals away to people when I see them. I'm like, you need this, you need this. It's usually selenite. Selenite's like such a helpful tool. You make sure that you have selenite so that you can charge your crystals. And literally when you're charging them, it's like you can just put it right next to it, count to 5, and then it's cleared of all negative energy. So that's and it's charged. That's how powerful selenite is. Good. Okay. And selenite you can also put in your bath water and it'll clear your bath water. I love crystals so much. So basically you're getting your wishes fulfilled. And the people that were trying to judge you before have changed. It's like there's this one demon that can turn people's enemies back into friends, right? And so now these people that were judging you before are now looking at you through a completely different lens. And they're seeing how karma has played out, how these people are in the 5 of Pentacles, and you're still successful. You're getting this 2 of Cups love offer from the universe. And this could be love from the Most High God, but I'm getting that this could be a broken relationship of the past. For some of you, that is going to be healed through forgiveness. So, and this could actually be with God. Maybe you're holding on to something that you blame God for. That's going to be for some of you. Because I literally see that this other cup, like in my mind's eye, I just see the same hand that comes out in the Ace of Cups. Like it's like that exact same hand. So I'm seeing, so when I see that, it's literally that the universe is in love with what you're doing. You must have made some type of change because this change has done a butterfly effect, a new love affair. You guys will be in sync with one another. I do feel somebody coming back from the past that it was like whatever these people were, they were trying to block this person from coming in. So it's going to be a new relationship with yourself and with the divine that you experience. And this is going to have a huge effect on your life because this is going to be the energy that catapults you into like I think that you've already completed a couple different prophecies over your life already. But this 2 of Cups prophecy, this is one that works with the divine. Yeah, and these people are going to be stuck in their illusions. And not only that, it's like they're having to, because of their greed, they're having to deal with the backfire of the magic because you're not there to receive the magic. You're not in the same vibration as them anymore. You're just completely in a different timeline. So they send it and now it just like goes right back to them. And so these people know that they're dealing with a backfire. Yeah, they know that they're dealing with the backfire because they are the ones that came up with every illusion that's in that cup. Like we don't know we actually don't know what's in that cup until we actually look at it and examine it. But you do actually have quite a few suitors that are coming in. Like, I feel like, well, yesterday was one of the, on my other platform, one of the most weirdest readings I've ever done. I was channeling this relationship in hell that had affected everybody, and it was affecting this realm. I feel like it was affecting everybody. Now that it's been cleared up, this Two of Cups is going to come in and it's going to stay. So it's like a new relationship with the divine, with the Most High God. And then I feel like part of what's going to bring about this fame is, I don't know if it kind of feels like everybody's going to go through an awakening. And people are going to wake up to who you are, to who I am. Yeah, Six of Swords. So again, these people, if they were trying to come up against you in any type of legal way, whether this is like complaining to your school or to your children's school, or complaining to CPS or whatever, if there was any type of trying to create a judgment in a lawsuit, because I was picking up judgment and them doing very underhanded things, they basically have no footing. They have to flee by water. Like, they have to go. They gotta go. But really, the dealing with the aftermath of them trying to frame you for whatever is draining their energy, because you were supposed to come back to somebody of something of the past. And maybe you had the intuition. Yeah, you had the intuition of like, if I go back to that person or to that situation, I may be unalived. And that was accurate, because they had something horrible planned. And like, I'm just looking at these seven cups. They had each one of these people were putting in weird stuff into these cups. And so they had something planned with that shadow person. You could have been seeing shadows in your house. I feel like sometimes when you see shadows in your house, it does have to do with magic. But I feel like sometime when you see shadows in your house, it has to do with Archangel Azrael, to be quite honest. Yeah. And you have Archangel Azrael that protects you as well. Like, yes. Yeah, your bedroom is extremely protected. So is your kitchen. Yeah, so when you nurture your home, and that's what I see that you've done, you basically invite in positive spirits. So you have a lot of fairy activity, Amelia. You have a lot of fairy activity around your house, which is good, because they're fourth dimensional beings that could be very protective. Yeah, very, very protective. They don't play. And so, yeah, having a good connection is so important, because these people don't have any protection. They don't have a connection. They were relying on your connection, which is so crazy to me, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. Gosh, that's horrible. That's horrible. I experienced some horrible shit when I was younger too with this. Ugh. But yeah, being locked away is never fun. It's like Rapunzel. Wow. Wow, that would be enough to make somebody want to run away for sure. But you've always been really independent and very much more wise. You have street smart. Yes, she did. She did keep you hidden from people. Wow. You know what? Sometimes rejection is protection. Yeah, you left home at 7. I totally felt that you are very independent. So these people are carrying a 10 of Wands around now, which is a lot of burdens. This could be legal burdens. Basically, their responsibilities are suffocating them. Their heart will be heavy. They doubt their own worth, obviously. So we're just talking about people that are really, really thwarted. They're upset about this Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. They don't because these people are unwilling to become obedient and to go to the Most High God and to repent. Like, you have such a good connection with God that of course you're going to have this offer from the universe. These people are going to be stuck with whatever they tried to do, literally. because God's just like, no, not having it. I think that you went through your Job season where maybe you were facing homelessness or some type of scare. Yeah, this was always over your Four of Pentacles, which is your crown. Yeah, they're in hell and going to hell. Your crown, your heart, and your your feet, which is where your roots are. Like that's where the we have a connection to the root chakra through our feet and then through the base of our spine. But your heart is like, for Leos, this is a big deal. Leo energy, it's a big deal. For anybody, it's a big deal actually, because the crown is all of your spiritual inheritance. So this is the stuff you come into the world with. You are the gift. See, they misinterpreted as something wrong, as like, I feel like your parents were trying to definitely hide their from their karma. Like, yes, when your feet are vibrating, that is the earth star chakra. So that's the chakra that's 3.5 feet into the earth, but right below your feet. When you feel that vibrate, always ask yourself what it is, because when I feel my feet vibrate, sometimes there's like an earthquake happening right at that moment. Sometimes a volcano's erupting right at that moment. Yeah, so you definitely have been through your Joseph and Job season. That's what I was feeling here. Now these people, they never went through anything difficult. This is why I think it's crazy that some people, they just assume that because you're a nice person and you don't look like what you've been through, they just straight up assume that your life has been cupcakes and roses, and it's not. It's been Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, all of this crap up until now, where God is like saying, eat enough to these people. Like they can't do anything else to you. Their time. And if they do try to do anything else to you, they will be put in jail, or they will be forced to flee by water and most likely drown. I mean, at this point, these people are having to take care of their family because everything in their life is going wrong, just like how it was in your life. That's why it's, yes, that's exactly. And you know how to transmute energy. That's another way that you can literally stay immortal. I think the violet flame of Saint Germain, that's what it does. It transmutes energy. So yeah, a contract, a sign, or agreement is reached. This is definitely something, a contract with the universe. This isn't a physical contract with any of these people. These people only wish that they could get you in some type of agreement, but no. You're like, I don't agree. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Like, point blank, period. You just don't do drama. And these people don't understand that. They're like, no, you're going to play this game with me. And you're like, no, actually, I'm really not. Yeah. And all of this stuff has been to strengthen you. And so because it's like when we're in our South Node and we're not awakened to all of our gifts, you know, yes, that's honestly the best way. What I do is I report it to God. I literally go, God, this is what's happening. I report it and then I ignore it until God deals with it. Because it's just like trying to take these things, this spiritual warfare on by yourself and feeling like you're having to do it by yourself. Like you're not. God is going to take care of that for you. God wants you to live a life that is good. God actually wants that for everybody, but people have the free will to choose what they want to do. You know what I mean? Okay, well, you're very welcome. Have a wonderful day, Amelia. Thank you for coming into the reading. It was a joy being with you. Yeah, so these people are going to be doubting their own worth. Their responsibilities are literally causing them burdens. So I'm also getting that this 10 of Wands is for somebody, it's a hacking job. Somebody got hacked, and this is why they're going to be in the Five of Pentacles. So again, this is why what goes around comes around. These people are responsibilities are suffocating them now. I'm also getting something about the LA fires, about what the insurance company was trying to do with this illusion, and then basically dropping the fire insurance right before the LA fires. Like, come on, tell me that the fires were not planned when you have all of the insurance companies dropping fire insurance just weeks before the fires start. You cannot, there is no one on this earth that can tell me that that fire was not set intentionally, that I would believe that. But no. Okay. No. And I really feel like somebody should look into the Hawaii fire, and there's got to be some evidence somewhere. Look into the Hawaii, how that one started, because that was not a natural fire. I do not believe that. There's nothing you can tell me that would make me think that that fire was natural. Okay. So I don't know what type of technology it is, or if it's some type of system, of going to different places, setting a fire with the wind. I don't know how it's calculated, but it is intentional. It's intentional. They literally want to just burn somebody's shit down. And this is what they're thinking about doing. So what they're going to do is they're going to burn people's stuff down. Then they're going to go, okay, well, now we're just going to make a smart city and we'll rebuild your property for you. I mean, I think that they're going to start trying to pull some more stupid strings. It just feels like this was intended to happen, not by God, but by man. The Hermit. So continue to go within, collective. That's all I can say, is that this is, that this is where the power is. That this is how you get your answers. And this is where God resides, is the kingdom within. So when you're searching for the answers to things, you're going to receive them. And I do feel like peace and quiet time may be needed. Maybe taking your favorite animal, like if you have a pet. If you don't have pets, then you can literally take a candle into a room and meditate on the flame. Okay. And as you just look at the fire, you just kind of go within, and you can try to connect to the fire within yourself. So it says, withdraw in order to find the answer to your questions. Okay. So when you retract your energy back and you withdraw into yourself, this basically puts you in the space for you to have an awakening and for you to become aware of something. This also talks about a good influence coming in. So somebody could be coming into your life to influence something for the better. Somebody that will defend you, especially if you're needing to be in hermit mode for a little while. I really feel like these people did not expect for all of the stuff that they did to try to block you. I really think that they didn't expect that you would succeed. And so they did not have the eyes to see God. And that's where they went wrong. That's got them in the 9 of Swords. Totally, really the 10 of Swords, but it's got them in the 9 of Swords. Definitely grief and emotional pain and depression, guilt and deep regret over something that they've done. They've caused definite misery and great pain, anguish and worry, fear and self-doubt cloud their thinking. Only time will heal the pain, which is absolutely true, because sometimes when you get betrayed by somebody, or people just really, they did too much, it's going to be said on their tombstone, so and Joe Blow died on this date, and they'll say he did too much. Like, just, he did too much. And it was like the universe was like, enough is enough. So that's why I get only time will heal the pain. But it's never going to be to reunite with one of these people. Yeah, again, this star in the reverse energy was some energy that they were trying to put on you. This is their energy. Why they're up in the middle of the night doing spell work. Okay, this person, they're up in the middle of the night doing weird stuff with the stars. I don't know if you have noticed the stars began to disappear. There's less stars in the sky. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Well, there's less stars, but then sometimes I see this like planet thing, which is clearly not a star because it's way too big. It's humongous, yo. And I'm like, what is that thing? Anyways, but people doing it's like Zoroastrianism. They work with people's birth charts and the stars. And so I'm seeing that somebody in their birth chart has some type of triangle and square pattern that's in their birth chart. And these two things are like literally blocking this BS. Most of these attacks anyways. So it just shows me that you have different layers of protection. And so literally these people are crumbling. Fear of failure holds them back. They're dwelling on problems. They're having definitely bad luck right now. Lost hope and pessimistic thought, lack of motivation, insecurity, and self-doubt. It says to give away some money to keep money flowing in your life. These people could be so broke that they're like penny pinching and hoarding money and not tipping people or not whatever, like helping people out when they should. And so that ends up blocking up your finances even more, right? So yeah, like you just have to intuitively know when to give to somebody and when not to give to somebody. Okay. It says chance of a mental illness in yourself or someone close to you. That's why I was jumping around this earlier when I was saying that I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose anybody, but this person is really suffering from a mental illness or a psychological disorder or a mental disorder. And I feel like it's all the witchcraft that they were doing that caused this mental disorder. I do not feel like they would have this mental disorder. I'm not saying that it's genetic. I don't feel like they would have this mental illness. It's not passed down through their family. Like it's not hereditary. This is definitely hi hot solstice. Sorry. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing good today as well. But yeah, so this person really this is just so sad, you guys. When you see somebody that is really suffering because they have this is like a mental sickness. This is a spiritual sickness. It definitely has to do with some type of demon. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're having a good day. So yeah, there's this person's suffering. If they were trying to wish mental illness on you, it's happening to them. Again, you went within to figure out what this person was doing. And I feel like of course I can't diagnose anybody, but I feel like this person has multiple issues going on. They need to go get a diagnosis. They need to go find a doctor and pay for an evaluation. And I think that if you can't pay for an evaluation, then there is some type of thing you can go to that will help you. And maybe it's like welfare or Medicaid or something that will help you pay for a mental health examination. Okay. So all you have to do is just you call I would call, honestly. So what happened with me is I would be in the hospital for whatever, and then I wouldn't be able to pay for it. So they're like, do you need help? And usually at that point, then you can tell them what your work information is and whatever. So again, I don't want anybody to unalive themselves. This makes me very nervous. The 9 of Swords with the star in the reverse, that makes me feel like somebody is going to take their life. Like that really makes me feel like that, because what I'm seeing is that this person has gotten 5 different people, and the 5 of Wands has gotten all of these different people to like blindly attack you. Like they don't know why they're attacking you other than this person has said stuff, but this person is clearly suffering from a mental disorder because of the witchcraft that they tried to do. Okay. They're the ones, and this is just like common sense. If you're the one that's sitting around channeling and chanting the whatever chant that makes somebody mentally ill, then why wouldn't you think that that's going to affect you, especially when collective is no longer in the whatever place they were sending the attack to, like their vibration's been removed. So literally this person it's like having a mirror up, and this person cannot look in the mirror themselves. They just can't do it because they have to face up to this. Well, the thing is that if you have something mentally going on, especially if it is genetic, but this is not genetic. This is caused by spell work. So if you do have something mentally going on, like because I'm getting like schizophrenia, I'm getting manic, bipolar, all sorts of different stuff, and ADHD. This person's caused themselves by doing this witchcraft to have all of these different D demons. What is that? A D demon. Whatever these demons are that are causing this. If this person would stop doing the spell work, but they're in the illusion that the spell work is helping them and it's actually causing all of these problems in their life. They don't, and so I don't know why people allow others to go so long without telling them, like, yeah, exactly. Without telling these people that they need to get some mental help, because a lot of the times you're right, Solstice. Like, these people, it will be drug induced by doing too much of something, and it's got them in the tower. It's literally got them in the tower. This to me is like the worst situation. It's total destruction. Anytime you have the tower, you're dealing with total destruction. And whoever was abusing their power is getting punished, right? All aspects of life are open to disaster. This is kind of how I feel for the people that I'm like looking at this burning building, and I'm thinking about the LA fires and how there's no way in hell that those were not created by a person that wanted to burn. Like, there's no way. Because and I was just saying this, but I'm going to say it again. It doesn't make no sense for all of the insurance companies to exclude fire insurance from the entire county of LA 2 weeks prior. Like, they dropped the fire insurance 2 weeks prior, and they did that so that they would make sure that these people were not able to build their houses back, so that the government can create some type of smart city or something stupid. And they tried to do the same exact thing in Hawaii, and it's these insurance companies that are going to be getting caught up. Justice in the reverse. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's like these people should have showed mercy to other people, because now they really need grace and mercy over their life, and they're not going to have it. This predicts violence and inequality, legal complications and broken laws, biased treatment, bureaucracy, rules and regulation. Do not take shortcuts, debt, lawsuit and debt collection. And then this talks about a lawsuit as well. So this is definitely somebody in the Six of Swords and the Justice in the reverse. That is somebody that is going through a lawsuit of some sort. And this is why, though, it's the Eight of Cups in the reverse. We were talking about this card at the beginning, and it just surfaced back up. It's their relentless pursuit of money, financial problems, greed, loss of values. It straight up says to re-examine the goals of your life, right? New love is rekindled. Romance may be an illusion of happiness. Okay. This is all an illusion. This is a big illusion they tried to create. It says that you lose something real and enduring if you chase this illusion. And this is the people of LA chasing this stupid illusion continuously. The relentless pursuit of money, always having financial problems, the loss of values. This is literally talking about the people that live in LA. And I'm not trying to be rude, y'all, but everybody in LA is dealing with this type of demonic ass energy that is causing them like to always feel like they're not enough, because they can't have like the Ferrari and the this and the that. Yeah. Yeah. And so money will not make you happy, right? That is so completely true. If you don't have your health, then you can't even be happy. So again, when you get wealth from the Lord, it comes in things like beauty, health, and I'm not saying that people who are not beautiful are not blessed by the Lord, but I am saying that people that are beautiful are blessed by the Lord in that type of way. So it says, and this is like the people in LA are always losing their souls. It says you lose something real and enduring if you choose this illusion, which is chasing after the sex and the money and the drugs and the partying life and all of that. Like, I'm just seeing LA lifestyle, chasing after that. It says, get in touch with your core values. That's what all of the people in LA right now are having to do, is drop this bullshit, the chasing of the material world and the relentless pursuit of that crap. And then they're having to look within themselves and get in touch with their core values. And hopefully everybody can come together and create a community that is going to grow together and flourish together and stay strong, that it'll be a community that's better than the community that just existed, where all of these people were stuck in this illusion of chasing after PUSSY and DICK and MONEY and all of these things that are of the world that take you away from God. I mean, some good sex can actually get you closer to God, but if it's with your person, but sleeping with like lots of people, it says a new love is rekindled, or a romance, maybe just an illusion of happiness. That's the type of energy that they hold. So anyways, it's like they have to really go within. And that could be a form of mental illness, this constant chasing and pipe dreams of materialistic people. That's exactly it. Yeah. And so the lovers, this is what everybody wants, though. I think everybody in their life wants love. And that's totally good and totally normal. Right? But not everybody has a twin flame union. Not everybody has a divine soul contract. However, you do. And it took you from having to separate from these people and detach from this competitor, this rival, for you to be able to get this love. Because again, this is something that these people only will have the illusion of. They'll never have the real thing. They'll just have somebody that looks good, that's got no soul on the inside. And I'm not dooming everybody to that, but if the people that we're talking about here behind this, that are obsessed with all this crap, if they don't ever have an awakening, like this fire could very well be that awakening, just waking them up, because if they don't ever realize that what they're doing is an illusion, and it's like the snake eating its tail, it's just never ending, then they'll never be able to break free. That's probably why the tower had to come. Yeah. And I was feeling a feminine energy. This is somebody that pretends to be a divine feminine. And I don't know how I'm picking up on somebody's energy where they engaged in this behavior and they're suffering right now because they thought that they were with a divine feminine, and they're not. Like, this person, there's nothing divine about this person. Not only do they not have, like, they pretend to have spiritual gifts. This person pretends to have spiritual gifts, but they have a mental illness. It says infertility, sterility, fear, and anxiety. So this is if you had been feeling anxiety attacks for like years of your life, it was this Empress in the reverse. Personal and relationship problems due to extravagance. This could be an ex-wife. And overspending. Life is out of balance and focused only on material belongings. That's exactly following up what this is saying. Possible psychological problems. No personal growth, war, hunger, sickness, and loss of possessions. Yeah, especially if you experience this person and lost stuff. And where I was seeing the Five of Pentacles, it looked like you did. This person wants to come back because they see that you're leveling up. Every time they send magic at you, God levels you up. And so it's like you always have a level up or an upgrade that's available every time they attack you. If they wanted you to fail, they should have just left your energy alone, because then God wouldn't be randomly upgrading you. That's what these people feel like. It's not fair. It's not fair. No, what's not fair is these people starting freaking fires and burning people's lives down. That's not really fair. It's not really fair. This lady, this Empress in the reverse, doing all of this moon magic was not fair. Creating all of these hidden enemies for you, that's what was not fair. Or even creating an environment where you could get sucked. Like, this is This is why a lot of you were not allowed to go into Hollywood and go into LA and into the entertainment business until now, because literally you would have been sucked into some horrible stuff. And that's never was meant to be for you. And this paranoia energy and deception, could have been feeling like paranoid to leave your house at some point. That was this Empress energy. Trying to deceive people about you. Very manipulative, vindictive person. That it finds people who are really easy to manipulate. Queen of Pentacles. Again, this is like literally the same person. Opinionated woman, volatile, changing moods, narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon. Takes without giving, gives only when something is to be gained. She has strictly materialistic outlook on life. Be suspicious of this woman. So, yeah. And as to why this Empress in the reverse is not divine, I would say that the second card that we pulled, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I would say that that answers that question. I would definitely say that that answers that question. Why you're not divine? Because being opinionated is fine, but everyone has to understand that their opinion does not top the Most High God's opinion. So this person can think some way about you all day, but at the end of the day, that's not even the truth. This person has a mental health disorder. And I'm not saying that people can't think for themselves that have mental health disorders. I'm just saying whatever drugs this person's taking, whatever substance they're consuming, plus the mental health disorder, plus whatever this demonic stimuli is causing this person to be like this. That's what's causing that. So spell work, the drugs and alcohol, and the victim playing. This person fat shames people a lot. They really just bully the crap out of people, to be quite honest. And it's part of some type of trauma abuse. Again, I don't feel it's right that people go around abusing and traumatizing the rest of everybody else just because they've been traumatized. But I do understand what being under witchcraft is like, even though this person did it to themselves, which is crazy because they thought that they were attacking you, not realizing that we are all one. Okay, we're all one. And so if you attack somebody else, you're attacking yourself. Page of Swords signifies a male who's under 30, intelligent, confident, and responsible, intimidates others. So this is definitely, I don't know if you share a child with this person, but this is somebody that is attached to her. Maybe you had to have this person in your life for some amount of time. When you were younger, this could have been like a mother or stepmother. Again, like evil queen vibes. Or this could be a child. And I hope to God that you don't have a child with this person. That would be the flipping worst. But it does say infertility here. So again, that's another side effect of spell work. Yeah. Like this video says, you're entering into desired wish fulfillment, this 10 of Cups energy. You've got the love contract coming in. You've got the 10 of Cups. And if you're not in a twin flame union, then you have one coming to you. And this is something that's destined for you. There's no amount of moon magic or bullying that's going to keep that. Like when your person's meant to be, when your person comes into your life, that person will be with you. They will do anything to be with you. Doesn't matter what these people try to create around it. So this talks about reconciliation, joy and happiness, forgiveness and reconciliation. It's going to be better to just forgive these people. I mean, God's not going to forgive them until they go through their karma, but you should still forgive them, because you holding on to anger or any resentment because these people tried you, it's just not worth it. You have to understand that when you're in a high position, when you're in this high priestess energy, that people are going to challenge your authority. And they may do it as an immature person, or they may do it as a like, this person is extremely immature. All of these people. Yeah. If I were them, I would just stop. The hangman in the reverse. So again, these people are going to be battling internally over this sacrifice, over trying to sacrifice you. It says, do not rely on logical solutions. The best solution may be unorthodox. I don't know what the solution for this person is going to be, but they need to go get this magic cleared off of them. They need to stop watching you, stop stalking you, and stop harassing you. That's what they need to stop doing. They need to stop focusing on you. They need to focus on themselves, and they need to move on. This person is straight up obsessed. They are obsessed. They need to move on. This could also be, I'm not going to say that. I don't like channeling celebrities. But yeah, you may end up becoming a celebrity before too long. And that's what these people don't want. Yeah, they don't have insight into a major piece of the puzzle as to why you're not suffering and they are. It's the fact that you don't deserve any of this crap. That's why it just goes against universal law. And there's only so much you can get away with before the universe catches you up. Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is definitely somebody that is very greedy. It signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has unpredictable reactions, is cruel, and seeks revenge. Perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest. I don't know why I'm picking up major Capricorn or Aquarius energy or Libra in the Queen of Cups. What is this? Seven of Wands says, be decisive. Confusion will be your greatest enemy. These people are confused and they're confused as to why this crap did not work. They're seriously still confused. Like, it was a no, bro. Did you even, if this person would have done, if these people would have like literally just done some divination, they would have seen that their stuff did not work. That's crazy. They want you to give into the demands of other people and to conform to their rule set. And you're never going to do that. Like, you don't have to. These people are going to be letting other people make the decisions for them because they don't know what to do. They can't get this monkey off of their back. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling motivated. I'm glad that you're feeling motivated. But yeah, you should definitely forgive these people because I honestly feel like they did not know what they were doing. Even though they were doing black magic, they didn't have, they're missing something mentally. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you've got this helpful King of Pentacles energy. This could actually be your energy, or this could be a father or somebody that financially is there for you or will be there for you. Or this could even be a man. Indicates a man over 40, consummate deal maker. And again, with all of the gender and tarot, I'm always picking up on energies. It's only if I say, okay, this is specifically a woman or a man, but I'm only picking up on energies. So if you want to pin a gender on any of them, you can go ahead and do that. I literally look at everything as energies. It's just easier for me to figure out that if somebody's divine feminine, divine masculine by looking at it that way. But there could be somebody in this energy that's still trying to figure out what they want to be, a girl or a guy. So there could be somebody that's going through a transgender change right now, and they're focused on you and your possessions and your inheritance. And this has got to be stuff that comes from God, literally, because you're always going to have finances. Even if you don't have a bunch of spending money, you always have your bills paid. It just shows that with all of their work that they were putting in on you, it didn't really work. We got a Page of Cups in the reverse, which is somebody who is a very sensuous person who stresses the physical side of life, worldly and jaded. Life holds no surprises for this person, attractive and well-dressed. This may be somebody that you work with or you used to work with. Do not trust this man with your heart. He will break it. So again, they could have been planning different methods of how they were going to, because they have to get close to you to send this type of energy. Yeah. Well, you have a spiritual gift that's coming from your father, and you can access that right now. That's like being empathic. You're very empathic. Your father was also very empathic. 7 of Pentacles. So this is literally showing them that they're not having any success financially after taking this big risk to come for you. It says little financial gain after taking a huge risk. Loan default, anxiety over mounting debts, financial security is threatened. Whoa. Queen of Swords just popped out crazy. Yeah, Queen of Swords in the reverse. A female perfectionist conceals her true emotions. Vicious, gossip, betrayal, not a true friend. Says what she thinks people wants to hear. She is envious of you. Do not trust this woman. She causes problems for you. And then this says action without planning dooms their finances. So they're pretty much screwed. These people are extremely envious and they're up under judgment. So you could have called judgment on this situation, like enough. That's so wild. Usually it's like a bunch of men that are like getting together to do some type of weird crap to somebody. This is definitely a mix of feminine energies and masculine energies today. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yikes. We're missing the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and I don't think she's going to come out. But this is 1 witch bitch, 2 witch bitch, 3 witch bitch. And then you have other people that these witches manipulated. Because you got to know, if they're trying to cast spells on you, they're doing it to everybody else too. So this also talks about forgiveness, forgiving those who have hurt you and move on with your life. That's the best revenge, is to just forgive them for what they've done and then move on with your life. Yeah, because you're more of the King of Cups energy. You could be a masculine energy. You're more of the King of Cups energy, just very nurturing, very giving, but you know when to give and when not to give. And these people, they tried you. And they didn't know who they were coming up against. You also give very wise advice. And you may end up being in a position of authority. You may end up leading. Like, let me find out that these people end up needing your help to get out of some shit after they caused all this stuff for you. Like, you had to go through all these different ridiculous seasons in your life. That is flipping crazy. Okay, we're going to do some angel numbers. So the angel numbers are going to confirm what we're talking about today. And then they'll give you some insight into, like, there's nothing you need to do. Just continue to do whatever spiritual hygiene that you're doing, because it seems to be working. Continue to call your energy and your power back to you. Yeah, continue to rebuke any sacrifice that your neighbors, that your colleagues, that anybody around you has made in your name or with your energy. And continue to rebuke these people in the name of Jesus Christ. Like, I just like literally people like this, I would say to this, like, pull up Psalm 91 after this reading, then say to what Astraea was talking about in this reading, I'm reading Psalm 91 about that. And then you read Psalm 91 once on these people, they're already screwed. They'll be laid out. 1313, starting fresh. 13 is the energy of death. It's also the number of Scorpio. It's my favorite number personally, but 1313 is a new beginning because it's 2 endings that are happening, one right after another. So you may feel like one ending occurs and then another one does, and then you'll be starting fresh. So encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures, communication. Step out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All of your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Also, do not quit. Whatever it is that you're doing, know that God is watching you, know that God is working through you and for you. Okay. So do not quit. That's what I was being told. 1515, the big break. Yeah, because if you don't quit and you continue and you start fresh with this whole new cycle without having these people in it on your own new timeline, if you continue to move forward, which is all the universe is asking of you, is to move forward. If you continue to do that, you are going to have 1515, the big break, which is 15 is a number of intuitive change, and it's also a number of like building. It's building change, basically. You're having brand new change and brand new change, and then the 5 is drastic change. So 1515 is change and change again. And so from starting fresh, you have 2 more changes. Then comes the big break. Innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. Opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. And again, I just want to reiterate, these people were trying to get you to quit your job or to stop working. That's what was showed up in the very beginning of the reading. They're competing with you for something. So don't quit, because the only thing that could stop you is yourself. Like, that's it. 3333, social skills, hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. The problems that you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Sometimes we can get stuck in like that fight or flight mode, because that's what you were used to having to deal with energetically. But you know, I recall back the destiny of every soul on this planet. From any destiny swap that was ever performed, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ and in the name of the Most High God, in the secret name of the Most High. Get the fuck out of here with that. Like, we're done with that. We're not, excuse my language. We're not going to be accepting that any longer. 1144, high vibes, divine intervention. That's exactly what I was just praying for. Prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, and higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity and exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. So this could very well be you coming into alignment with your soul tribe. And having your soul tribe as your customer base is exactly what you want to create. So that you're seeding into their life with whatever you offer, and they're seeding into your life with buying your product. That's a clear exchange between you and your soul family. So if you're developing a product, this is a confirmation that it's going to be successful. 0707, compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. See, the only thing that's going to create a cord of attachment, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. The only thing that's going to create a cord of attachment is if you end up being like, if you end up holding a grudge to any of these people, like known and unknown. If you hold a grudge to the experience, it'll create something. It basically just keeps you attached to the negative, unjustified karma. What's negative, unjustified karma? It's all of this stuff that these people created that your higher self, your soul, did not intend to go through. Like, you could have, and I do feel like in another lifetime, these people were able to do a destiny swap to some degree. And maybe you were put into a coma. They weren't able to take you out with it, but somehow these 3 witches, they had put you in some type of sleeping. Oh, that's so evil. But you woke up from it because, duh, God. And it's literally like waking up from the Matrix. So yeah, when you express your emotions, let go of them after you express them. Don't either hoard them and don't dwell. When we like, it's easier to just express something and then move forward from it rather than You are making a product. I knew that you were. I seriously knew that you were. I was like, I bet the person in the chat is the one that's making a product. Wow. And see, doing people such a good service, making something natural, you know, like organic, natural, healthy, that's going to be so, so beneficial, especially when you have the health benefits and the energetic benefits. And yeah, I'm excited for that. So yeah, make sure that you're just not holding on to any grudges and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best just to move on. The truth will set you free. So yeah, if there's any confusion when it comes to moving forward, it could just be that you may not need to work with somebody else. I'm getting that you could cut somebody out that's not really doing anything. You're going to come into contact with somebody that is going to be much more suitable for getting your product out there. So 777 is good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening. Yes, yes, you will. Absolutely. It'll definitely happen. You know what? I'm being reminded of this show where people can take their product and they go on this show and there's like 3 judges and you present your product to the judge, and then these people are actually like investors, and they choose they'll say like, okay, like so they'll say stuff about your product, and then yes, that's it, Shark Tank. I love that show. Okay, I would look into going on to that show, literally, because I feel like that would be a really good way. Oh my gosh, I am so glad that you know about that show. Wow, you had a vision about being on there, then that is like double triple confirmation. Yes. Oh my gosh. Because literally all you have to do is get your product to somebody. Seriously. Yeah, that would be so cool for you to take your product on there and present it and then get a deal. Like that's basically what you need, is just the money to get everything produced. So you will come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, but you'll need that enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. And so, especially if it's about how your product is going to change somebody's life or how they're going to change the body, that's where you want to really get into how you're going to present this. Because if you have already the scientific proof and you have the, I want to say like evidence, but you have it all formulated together of this is how A, B, and C affects the body, and this is what the body needs to function properly, you're going to see that this is something that other people are not offering. It's something about the molecular makeup of what you have is something that's going to cure a lot of people. It's going to help them detox, like majorly. Like I'm feeling like cure them of cancer. Like if they've been stuck on hatred, and that's what, like, I think that cancer comes from holding on to grudges and hatred and stuff like that. Yes. Yeah, I really do feel like it is going to be something that can cure thyroid. It's going to be something that balances thyroid, and it is going to be definitely something that, oh, thank you. Thank you, Kels the Ghost. It's nice to see you again. Yeah, so you're going to get this product out to other people, and it's going to start changing people's lives. So it'll be a combination of using commercials, right? Like what I'm seeing is like YouTube commercials, that type of thing. But you'll be able to figure that all out. I really feel like even that part may be something that you come up with yourself. Like you end up actually just being the person that describes everything, and then you just have like a model on your screen of whatever you need to point to. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you guys think I'm awesome. I think that you guys are awesome. 2112, it's up to you. So someone is watching over you, good fortune and unforeseen forces. positive direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor, and your dreams will soon come true, which is exactly what I was seeing with the wish fulfillment, which is going to be amazing. So we had 1313, which is starting fresh, 1515, the big break, 3333, social skills, 1144, high vibes, 0707, compromise, 777, good luck, and 2112, it's up to you. So when you guys see these numbers in your reality, be like, what was I just thinking about? Then write that down, because that's going to be a lyric. What was I just doing? Write that down. Literally, I feel like you're going to, when you see these numbers, you're going to be like in the flow state, which means that you're open to the universe, you're ready to receive. And the good thing about this is, like, all of this good fortune is actually in your energy right now. This is all present energy. And this is present energy, but this is like, you have shifted timelines. You have literally shifted timelines, which is miraculous. To me, it's miraculous, because, like, those were angel numbers. Yeah. So anytime that you see those angel numbers, they will give you insight into, they'll basically give you a personal reading. You just take what you're thinking about and what you're doing at that time, and you apply it to the interpretation of the number, and then it gives you another interpretation. So yeah. Yes. Oh, you want me to repeat them? Let's see. Hopefully I did not shuffle the deck. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I didn't. Good. So we'll just go, let's see. Okay, so we had 1313. Maybe I'll type them in the chat. How about that? So 1313, 1515, 3333, 1144, 0707, 777, and 2112. Okay, there you go. Yes, 13 is my lucky number too. I literally think that it is such good luck. So yeah, when you see these numbers, you'll know that you are in alignment and that you're getting messages from your angels. It's really helpful to just become aware of because this is literally like a matrix. Like, everything is number coded. And the wild part is that in real life, you can't take nothing from something. So there is no negative. You can't even go into the negative, because in real life, you can't take something from nothing. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But we're all stuck on this matrix timeline. So you started with the Ace of Cups. Like, anytime that you see an ace energy, this is a helping hand from God, from the universe, from source, literal divinity. This means that and cups is love, your love is going to be ensured. Like, and then the second being the Ace of Pentacles, this is saying, okay, God has got you. God has got you when it comes to beauty. God has got you when it comes to whatever, when being attractive. And then this Ace of Cups is loving family. That's having a family with the divine. This means pulling in your soul tribe people. And then having the Hierophant, like, I had seriously felt that this Hierophant, whoever this person was, they're going to help you become famous, because they've misjudged you. And, like, they see the error in their way now that this has played itself out. So when this new offer comes into you, okay, this is a loving offer from the universe. This is something you should invest in. It does have to do with your inheritance. And it's taken a long time. It took you having to go within and to come up with something, you know, what, like your new idea, your product, all of that stuff, lyrics, like all of that, because you want to make something that's going to change the world. And this is literally what these people wanted to stop. They didn't want you coming into your wish fulfillment because they know that that you are the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Like, you have no problem getting into your masculine energy if you need to defend yourself. And you're very loving and very giving. And so you are going to get back from the universe what you put out. And that's good. Right. And then this love contract, I always have to cover up their little bodies, but this love contract, see at the top of this card, there is an angel. There's a cherubim there. That is an angel of love that is watching over a divine union, that is not letting any harm come to it. So this future love is protected and this present love is protected. Now you have the 10 of Cups, which is having a fulfilled family and your wishes and desires granted, but you actually living in your wish granted, right? And then the High Priestess is your ability to create peace in troublesome situations, which you do effortlessly. And I think that you maybe take that for granted because you don't see how other people have to struggle. But just know that you have to be a badass if all you have to do is think a thought and then your dreams create, where these other people, they're strictly up under judgment because they have to go to do witchcraft every time. Like, and this is what, I don't think that anybody's better than anybody else, but I do feel like people make different decisions and those choices cause you to be in a better or worse situation. And you saved yourself because you didn't make any of the decisions of these people. They tried to put 5 wands on you. I mean, that's crazy. Anybody that feels like they need to gang up on somebody with like lots of people is insane. Like, there's something not right about that. Then I had felt that you had been through this Job season and that there were a lot of illusions created around your name. Literally. I felt that you had already passed all these tests, like homelessness, poverty, all this crap. You've already passed this. So it's not going to happen again. These people are going to have to flee. And I did pick up that whoever these people are, they're facing some type of serious lawsuit. They're carrying 10 wands. They weren't able to trip you up. This person who is in the bed, this person loses sleep over you, like straight up. Yeah, this person literally loses sleep over you just having a home. Like, that's insane to me. To me, that's crazy. Because why would, like, losing sleep? Like, yeah, this person's like crying. And then remember, we were talking about how all of the people in LA are in this it's this demonic energy of this relentless pursuit of money, financial problems, loss of values, loss of soul. You examine and change your goals in life, right? It says a new love or rekindled romance may be an illusion of happiness. You lose something real and enduring if you choose the illusion. That's the illusion of Hollywood. That's why it's like, it is eyes wide shut in the literal, like, you will enter into Hollywood with a soul and leave without one if you're not careful. It tells you, again, there's so many cards in the tarot deck that talk about money will not make you happy. And chasing the trappings of success are not going to make you happy either. That's why the people in LA right now are being forced to get in touch with their core values, to really like wake up. Like, they're literally being forced. Then you had you had 3 female witches that were working against you. A Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, who is actually the Empress in the reverse behind all of this. So this is crazy. But it's always good to like look at these other people's situations, because we can learn a lot personally from the mistakes of other people. They tried to sacrifice you and that went bad. And they literally tried to send people in to set you up. That also went bad. And any amount of moon magic, they were only going to get away with that for so long. Yeah, seriously. I really feel like these people, They definitely did not know that they were coming up against the Most High God. And that at the end of the day, that's who backs you. Okay, so now we're going to do the names. So the names are never to name shame anyone. We're just literally pulling random names that I've written down on these cards out of a hat. But some of them could have to do with the situation. So we have Helena or Helen or Hallie. Let's see. Anthony or Antony, Monique. Kim or Kimberly, Logan, Hugh. Fatima, Pam or Pamela. Max, Jerry, Jasmine, Mel or Melanie. Emma or Emily. Misty, Dominic, Sean, Chloe, Ruby, Paris, Alan, Devin, Ashton. There's a lot of famous names coming out of this Sunny, Henrik, Henry, or Hendry. So maybe this is talking, maybe some of these people lost their houses in LA. Austin, Heidi, Holly, Leah, Dennis, Hennessy, Jax, Gabriella, Lucy, Ryder, Rory, Harry, and Ariana. Okay, so we had Alan, Ariana, Harry, Ryder, Rory. I think I said Gabriella, but this is Gabriella. I think that's how you say that, Gabriella. Lucy. I think it's a Hispanic name, so that's why I'm probably not saying it right. Hennessy, Jax, Dennis, Sean, Leah, Heidi, Holly, Helena or Helen and Hallie, Austin, Henrik or Henry or Hendry or Sunny, Devin, Ashton, Paris, Ruby, Chloe. I keep seeing something circle around over there. Dominic, Misty, Emma or Emily, Mel or Melanie, Max, Jerry, Jasmine, Fatima, Pamela or Pam, Hugh, Logan. Doesn't Hugh Jackson play Logan in Wolverine? Like, that's weird that these came out like that. Like, what? So Wolverine, basically. Kim or Kimberly, Anthony or Antony, and Monique. Wow. Well, all we can do is pray for these people that are going through this, you know? I mean, it's a big shift. It's a big change, right? Yes, Iron Man is so good. I'm obsessed with Thor. I love the Thor movies and all of that stuff. I actually really like Marvel and all that a lot. So, all right, you guys, we're going to cleanse the space and then I'll let you guys go. But thank you for being here with me today. I'm so blessed to be with you guys. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you. And I'm so thankful for all of your donations and your kind words. And I love getting to interact with my soul tribe. It's just the best. So thank you guys for being here. Please like the video. It really helps. And Share if you feel compelled to share. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you are notified of every time that I go live so you don't miss out on all of the good stuff, all the good messages. And yes, love you guys too. Absolutely pray for your enemy. When you send love and light to your enemy, it destroys their darkness and they have to look at themselves. And then we ultimately want everybody to start loving themselves and to just become a better version of themselves, tomorrow than they were today. So for the woman that watches me that does not wash her children or wash herself or take her medicine, please take care of yourself. I pick up on this lady almost every time I do a reading. And so please take care of your children. You guys be good. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you all. And peace be with you until the next reading. Okay. Peace be with you and have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Bye.